Today's video is a little different than my typical low waste or decluttering content that I do. I thought that it would be nice to just kind of do a chill, slow weekend, day in the lifestyle type of vlog. And I also wanted to update you on my No Spend January challenge. Go ahead and stay tuned for that. So I'm going to my friend's house and I am going to bring this shirt because it has a hole in the armpit and she's going to stitch it up for me. And this throw blanket, there's like holes all through it. So I'm going to see if she can patch that up. I am taking with me some bags to pick up trash, some hand sanitizer after I pick up trash, bug spray just in case, but I think it's a little too cold for the bugs right now, and then some silverware in my silverware roll because I am also bringing food in case I need to stop and eat during our hike. Show me beast mode. Beast mode. There's bright lights. That's not how you hike? Okay. I thought that's how you're supposed to do it. In high heels, wear your high heels. You're fine. Sure.
Take the nutrients as they're released and feed them to the plant. So there's no chemical inputs. It doesn't need any external fertilizers. It doesn't need any pesticides or herbicides.
This is my shower water bucket, and it's dirty because my dogs like to stick their dirty mouths in there and drink out of it. But it really goes in here. It gets put right in this bucket where it gets aerated, and then we fill up pitchers from the spout. And yes, I have distilled water for my humidifier because that's the only water you're supposed to put in them. And out here in Arizona, you need a humidifier. So I almost slipped up on my low waist challenge. I went hiking with my friend. It was a lovely hike. We went out to the White Tank Mountains. It's beautiful out there. I plan on going back soon with her. Hopefully we'll hit up the waterfall this time. But I forgot that they charge you to get in there to hike. And while it's only a few dollars, I still, I guess, technically would have counted against me. My friend was kind enough to pay for me to get in, so thank you very much for that, Dee. It was a lovely hike. I had so much fun. But even if she didn't pay for me, that's cool. I mean, it was only a few bucks. It wouldn't have been that big of a failure. So that was the only quote-unquote mishap that I had. I did not buy anything else that I did not need. I am considering doing a no-spend year sometime. Not this year. I feel like that might be something that I need to get a little more prepared for. But yeah, I think a no-spend year would be fun. I like a good challenge. You guys let me know if that's something that you'd like to see. A couple things that I noticed since doing No Spend January. Well, first of all, I want to be like, oh, I had all these revelations and my life is completely changed. The No Spend Challenge just happened. I can't say for sure that this is going to be my life going forward. That would be lovely, but I can't promise that yet. But here are a few things that I did take away from No Spend January. First of all, I feel like I want less in general. I look around my home and I actually want to purge more things. I want to declutter more. So I'll probably be doing some decluttering videos in the near future. One thing that really helped me was I unsubscribed to text messages and emails from sources that were just trying to sell me things. Even if it's a company that's zero waste, eco-friendly, and I absolutely love them, I was like, nope, shut it. I don't want your advertisements right now. So because of that, I was able to stay more focused and not be tempted as much. Since I wasn't spending time sitting on the couch scrolling through whatever website you might shop on, I had to fill my time with other things, and I filled my time with things that really truly matter to me, like playing with my dogs, journaling, spending time in nature, hence the hike with my friend, spending time with friends. So because I wasn't spending time shopping, I was spending time doing things that I really enjoyed. And don't get me wrong, I still get tempted. But one thing that I did that helped me out is I have a list on my phone of things that I want. And I list the item that I want, how much it costs, and I also put in there, why do I want the item? And ask myself, is there anything else that I have that could be used instead of said item? I almost bought some stasher bags. I was going on this new diet and I was like, I'm going to be meal prepping a lot and I need to make a bunch of backup food and put it in the freezer, so I need to get stasher bags. And then I sat down and thought about it. Okay, what exactly am I going to be putting in this food? Really think about about it. What do I use stasher bags for? What am I going to be using it for in this diet? And then I remembered this diet is like mostly a liquid diet. I have jars of the wazoo, as you guys know. I kind of have a jar addiction. And I have glass Tupperware containers. All of that holds soups and purees and things that I'd be eating on this diet just fine. I don't need a stasher bag for that. I also had an electric toothbrush on my wish list because mine broke a while back and I'm still using it, but it doesn't like, you know, do the business thing. I could have gone out and bought myself a new electric toothbrush, but I think the reason why I haven't gone out and got one yet is because I don't actually like shopping and I'm kind of lazy. So that brings me to my next point. I found out that I'm kind of lazy when it comes to shopping, or like maybe I'm not lazy because when I shop, I actually analyze the crap out of it. I will spend so much time online, not just price comparing, but I will look into the quality. I will think about like the sustainability aspects of it and the afterlife disposal of it. I will think about, do I have other alternatives? Is this something I could buy used? Is this something that I could borrow? I think about all these things before I make purchases, and it's freaking exhausting. One thing that I think has helped me keep going is that I am staying focused on the reason why I'm doing this. Anytime that you have a goal in mind, I think it's really helpful to not just picture your goal, because your goal might be $1,000. You can sit there and think $1,000, but that doesn't do a whole lot. But if you think, I want $1,000 saved up because that's going to get me to Hawaii where I get to do X, Y, and Z. I think if you focus on all the big picture thing that you really want, that'll help you like continue to stay focused and motivated for that goal. For me, it is mostly for retirement. If I think about the fact that I don't want to be an 80-year-old greeter at a grocery store and that I do want to be able to retire at a decent age, then it's easier for me to not spend money, even though it's easy to say, well, this remote, this only costs like $10 and this notebook only costs $2. I'm like, all of that is taken away from my retirement. And I'll tell you what, I don't have children. I don't have that luxury that comes with having children.
Wait, what?
Knowing that, hey, I'm probably going to have somebody to take care of me when I'm older and have trouble doing things. I don't have anybody to fall back on for that. And unfortunately, my generation is probably going to get screwed out of Social Security.
It's not fair.
So I really have to think about saving for that now. Having those thoughts in my mind is keeping me going and realizing that I don't need to spend money on just like random crap that doesn't make me happy. Whenever my house is full with just random stuff, I go through and I declutter because it makes me feel unhappy actually. Like I know that there's science to it. When you purchase something, you get some kind of dopamine hit and you get some kind of high from shopping, but that fades very quickly and then you're just left with some random regret purchase. And then finally, on my list of like realizations or what came of No Spend January, I have a sense of pride and almost a little bit more confidence in myself. I don't know why the confidence, like I don't know where that came from. And I'm not cocky, I have tons of insecurities. Anybody that knows me knows that. But I feel proud of myself as far as how well I've done with this challenge and how my mindset has changed around my finances. I can look back at how I used to spend money like 2 months ago, 2 years ago, or 20 years ago, and just see a huge difference. Looking back, I'm like, I am way more discerning with my spending. Anyway, my point is, I feel more confident in the way that I use my money, and I feel proud and happy with how I've come along. I hope that this is my mindset going forward. I've learned some things and I've gained some insights. So, you know, let's see how it goes. If you guys enjoy low-waste content and you're hoping to see more of that from me, don't worry, I do have some low-waste video ideas that I've got rolling around my old noggin. So I'll be putting a couple videos out coming up shortly, so stay tuned for that. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Until next time, take really good care of yourselves. Thanks for stopping by. Love you guys. Bye.